it on Twitch too. There we go. I just got the notification.
Stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf. I need that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf. Only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf. Only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf. Only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf only.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Top Shelf Radio. I'm your host, Henny Holyfield. Glad to be here tonight, man. Rocking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real dope show put together for y'all. First and foremost, though, shout out to my DJ, man. DJ Eddie Z holding me down over there. Justin Z too, you know what I'm saying? Usually tonight would be Connected Radio with Mickey, but she wasn't able to do it tonight. So here I am on this Top Shelf shit, you know what I'm saying? And I got my brother Lusaid in the building. He ain't no stranger to the station. We didn't talk to him before, but we like to stay updated with artists and whatever they got going on, give them opportunity to come and continue to showcase their art. So if you don't know him, you're about to meet him and learn a whole lot about him. He got a new project out, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna spin some records off of that thing, and we're gonna have a good time. So pull you something, roll you something, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into this first record that he sent me. Let me get you the name real quick. Eddie, what's the name of that first record? Here we go. Big Payback. The Big Payback. That's how we starting it off. This is Lusaid right here. Y'all make sure y'all share the feed, man, and keep it locked.
New whip, new kicks, new bras, hey, it's a big payback. We up, me and my squad, nah, we can't go back. Been running this shit for too long, hey, it's a victory lap. They probably thought that I fell off, nah, it's a big payback.
New flex, same nigga in your face now. Getting more checks and more deposits in my PayPal. I ain't playing by my fetty, I want all the cheese. You rat niggas tell it all just to get a piece. Squad up, when we move, it's a cold shoulder. Wasn't fucking with me then, so don't roll over. Hella happy when you drunk, but you a go sober. Need to quit fucking with them Zans, that shit ain't normal. Still that nigga with the smooth flow. Big wheels, big smoke, big bankroll. Bad thotty in the lobby trying to make it up. If it ain't for a couple thousand, I ain't waking up. Hey, big bands with my real bros. If it ain't profit in the office, it's a no-go. Ain't gotta rep it, just respect it, that's all I know. And we gon' wake the city up, this a takeover.
New whip, new kicks, new bras, hey, it's a big payback. We up, me and my squad, nah, we can't go back. Hell nah. Been running this shit for too long, hey, it's a victory lap. They probably thought that I fell off, nah, it's a big payback.
Can't stand up if you never fail. Can't enjoy the good life if you ain't been through hell. I seen dollar after dollar go to paying bills. I made a promise to my mama, we gon' make this real. Full effect about that action, we ain't with the yapping. If you got problems with my family, we gon' see what's happening. Goofy niggas wildin' now think I'm Nick Cannon. You finna turn Bruce Banner to a fucking savage. Go get it, if I want it, then it's on the way. Amazon in my prime, flipping same day. Make a way, make it plays, and it in his day. Fuck what niggas say, nigga, I'ma make it either way. If the shit ain't broke, don't fix it. If the pack ain't loud, don't twist it. If the stacks ain't high, dismiss it. I came from the gutter and I swear I don't miss it.
New whip, new kicks, new bras, hey, it's a big payback. We up, me and my squad, nah, we can't go back. Hell nah. Been running this shit for too long, hey, it's a victory lap. They probably thought that I fell off, nah, it's a big payback.
Yeah. Big Payback. Damn. So without further ado, man, introduce you to the man that made that record right there. He go by the name of Lusaid. Lusaid, what's popping, my brother?
What's good with you, Henny? What's good with you?
You know, life, man. Just trying to do the best I can, man. How you doing, brother?
Shit, man. I'm in the same boat. Trying to keep my head afloat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot of shit going on in the world, man.
Yeah, a lot of crazy shit. Yeah. How's this quarantine treating you? I don't think I've talked to you since this has popped off. What's going on with you in this time that we in right now?
Man, this shit is so up and down. The downs be way down, and then the ups be like regular downs from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the whole quarantine, like staying home, all the hysteria in the world, all this shit going on with the police going crazier. Shit, all these motherfucking president doing all his bullshit. You know, on top of this virus going around, I lost a few family members. I've been to some funerals. This shit's gone down. So, you know, trying to keep my head up, stay motivated, stay active, stay creative. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much all I've been doing these last few months, trying to elevate, come out this shit on top.
Right. Amen to that. Yeah. All you can do. So for my people who don't know you, let them know who you are, where you're from, and what it is you do.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Lusaid, coming straight out of Sacramento, born and raised, product of the South Side, I guess you could say. Man, I'm just honestly, you know, I've done a lot of growth and reflection over these last few months, and kind of really settled into like who the fuck I am in general. You know what I'm saying? And that translates to and how it translates to my music, especially with this album. I got there's a lot of meaning to it for me that's connected with just even my name, Lusaid, in general. But, you know, I'm just a regular dude with a talent that was given by God that I appreciate and I'm grateful for, who's been given some fucked up situations and he's made the best out of them situations up to this point. And that's all my music talks about is either the mind state I'm in, the mind state I was in, some shit I'm going through, some shit I've been through, or some shit I want to do. That's all covers, you know what I'm saying, covers the whole spectrum. So I'm the guy that you want to get up and start your day, or you feel a type of way. I got songs for whatever it is. You can ride out at the end of the day. Hopefully you come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my whole life.
That's what's up. That's real dope.
Yeah.
And you're part of Full Effect, right? That's the squad. The
Absolutely.
label.
We've been out here, man. We moving. We getting stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's big.
Any new additions to the squad?
You know what I'm saying? We got some rumbling arounds going on. You know what I'm saying? We got some artists out here that we're moving with. We added Feezy the Great. If you haven't heard, you need to hear. Bruh is beyond talented, for real. He's the official, you know what I'm saying? We announced that, you know, he's linked up. But we got a lot of other people we're really heavily affiliated with right now that, you know, we're trying to bring under the umbrella, take this shit to the next level.
Right. Keep building. The team's strong. Shout out to Tory T and everybody else that's a part of the movement. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Shout out to Tory T. Let me go ahead and hop in right now.
Go ahead.
In this age of understanding where we are in the world and awareness and people getting love and respect where it's due while they're here, I want to shout out my brother Tory T for everything he does. You know what I'm saying? Solid ass dude, great leader. You know what I'm saying? Musical genius. He just don't put it out there like that. So y'all need to tap in with my bro and everything we got going. You know what I'm saying? It's a movement for real.
No doubt. I can attest to that too. Real solid individual. That's what's up. So where do we leave off? I know it's been like a year since we sat down and talked.
Yeah. I think the last time I seen you was at that Marty O'Bay show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, was that? I was a flop, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a scar when I hear that name, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the way that came together. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my dude Zach from Sac for putting that together and having us both on the bill. But yeah, it didn't go the way that it was supposed to. We'll just say that.
I don't even remember that shit like that. I was favoring that motherfucker.
I mean, you did your thing. I did my thing. That's automatic. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time. You know.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah. It was good.
Hey.
It's all good, bro. You know, people like me, bro, where I'm at as an artist, as a person, I'm just trying to be as grateful as I can be for anything that I can get from anybody without putting in effort, so to speak. So like if people reach out to me or give me a helping hand or give me a compliment or an opportunity that I didn't like have to pursue and it's just based off of my talent or they fuck with me or whatever it is, that's a blessing. I got no right to talk about it in a negative way. So,
I ain't mad at you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
That's how I'm looking at that.
I man. And I ain't talking that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, it was what it was, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the show goes on.
Yes, sir.
But I'm talking about the last time we sat down and talked about some music. Where were you at? What stage were you at? What music had you just released at that point?
I believe that was from my last album for Still Up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of my that was in my rebuilding phase, if we gonna talk in some football terms or some shit. Like that was when I seen like the potential and the building blocks starting to manifest some growth, and I was able to see it myself. You know what I mean? And I was really proud of the effort that I put in, but I knew I could do better because the songs that came out right after I finished that project, them was just next level better than. Those are the songs that we started to get on this project that I just put out. So there's a level of growth, and even where I'm at now versus what I just put out, it's another level. So as long as you're moving up like that,
level up, yeah. You don't want to, level out because ain't no
right. And you don't want to decline or anything like that. You want to always be trying to get to the next step.
Right.
But yeah, I was in a space where I was figuring it out. Things were starting to click for me in my head and then around me in my situations and shit. So, I was developing, learning to become a better man every day. You know what I'm saying? So I was at a phase then where I can look at myself where I'm at now and look back, and if I saw somebody in that same position, I'd be able to help them out and make their way a little bit easier than it has to be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I'm just at a better place overall.
Okay. Going into as much detail as you're willing to share, what would you say changed at that point to cause you to elevate?
Right. So going into Still Up, I was given an opportunity to see a way to do things and how to move that was counterintuitive to how I was raised necessarily. And that's not on a knock on nobody. That's just like I was raised one way with a certain mentality and went through certain things or didn't go through certain things that other people might have that might advance them at an earlier age as far as the way they think and go about and how they move in life, right? I learned some of them lessons a little bit later in life than somebody might learn them just because of like my circumstances and shit with my family and at home and my relationships and whatnot. So I started to go through them life lessons at that age, which I think is a blessing personally because I was mature enough to not have to do it 7, 8, 9 times before I learned a lesson the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to take the information and be like, all right, that makes sense. That'll make this easy. All right, bet, let's do it. So I was in a situation like that, and going from that project and then life going the way it did now, went through a lot of different shit, you know what I'm saying? In that time, our homie Steve, our DJ Black Jedi passed away from cancer. That's him right here in the studio, you know what I'm saying, looking over us.
Power.
He passed from cancer. And then I just had a lot of people pass away, man. One of my close homies from back in the day, his name was Dave Mateo, very talented man, musician, artist, dancer, kendama player. He passed away in a kind of a tragic way. You know what I'm saying? Last year and shit. And that kind of shook a lot of shit up. you know, within me, within my friend circles and shit. So that kind of changed to give a different perspective. And then, you know, all of this quarantine shit happened, and you know, different work situations, money situations. You know, if I go through anxiety and shit, and I was going through stages of like really bad depression towards the end of that time frame back then. That was kind of hard to get out of the rut, but eventually I did. You know what I'm saying? So just learning that you can go to that bottom and you can still find a way to make it up and start walking again and shit. You know, that kind of molded me and changed me. You know, taking different risks and allowing myself to see the rewards that I might have been, like, in all honesty, afraid to make in a younger phase of my life. You know what I'm saying? Shit gets real after you do certain things. So taking them steps and shit going down and seeing shit's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? I just rapidly grew as a human being. And that got me to the mind states of all the songs on this project. Because this project, every song kind of touches on some shit I was going through in between that time that I was just talking about. So it all stems from that.
I'm sorry that you know, it had to go down like that in order for you to, you know, to get to this point. But I do salute the growth that came out of that, and that you were able to take that negative situation and turn it into something positive and grow from it.
Yeah. You know, everybody got their own shit that they got to go through in order to get to where they got to be.
Very
so
true.
If you know, when you get upset about life happening to you, that's when you don't enjoy life and you miss out on all the good shit that is and can happen to you. You kind of block your own blessings and shit. So it's all about that shit. That's what the life of attraction is all about. You know what I'm saying? Life of attraction. Law of attraction, my bad.
It sounded right to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at now? We're on the new album is out?
Yeah, it's a EP. My first EP I ever put out with Full Effect was called Insomnia. It's kind of like the backbone to my whole movement, Insomniacs. That's my shit. I'm an insomniac. You know what I'm saying?
That's why everybody that's still up, right?
Exactly. Still up, insomnia. You know what I'm saying? There's a theme to the shit, you know, and that has a couple different meanings to it. You know what I'm saying? So this EP was so different from the other two projects I put out, and so much better, that I felt like it was kind of a rebirth in a way, a rebranding, of myself to the people. And since my introduction was Insomnia, well, this is Insomnia 2 now. It's a next level type of shit.
Okay.
So that's kind of why I named it that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep a little legacy act going.
Yeah, I thought you was going to say something completely different. I thought you like went away from the whole insomnia and no, you know what I'm saying, still up idea when you were rebranding yourself. But instead you took what you had and elevated it and made
better. Right.
Yeah, round two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well, yeah, because the meaning of it is the same. So the meaning behind the insomnia, the insomniacs, like what it means to me, that's all the same. It's just now it's bigger and better. You know what I'm saying?
So what is that besides just not being able to sleep?
Right. So like that, the literal sense of it is where it started from. Because like I'd be in my room like just here mixing, making music. You know what I'm saying? When we first talked, the very first time I hit you up like on Facebook a long ass time ago, I sent you like a SoundCloud link. This was before Full Effect and all that shit. Way back in the day, I had sent you like a message and it was like some old ass song. But I hit you at like 3 a.m. or some shit. Because that's just what my hours was back then. You know what I'm saying?
Did I respond?
Yeah. You responded, you told me you liked it. And that kind of gave me some motivation. You know what I'm saying?
I was up with
you. Might have been the first, one of the first few people to give me some positive feedback with me barely trying to get my feet wet in the Sacramento scene with like people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that was a long time ago too. That's crazy. But yeah, like I go to bed at like when the sun come up type of shit, and then I'm up just making music all night. And it was partly because of the music, but it was also partly because if I didn't, I just lay there with words and shit, and ideas and thoughts just going through my head all night. I got work in the morning, but my brain don't give a fuck. So let me get up and put it to the pad or something, you know? So that's where it started with that. And then as I started to think about what I want to be with the music shit, heavy into J. Cole and the Dreamville movement back then. So I was inspired by that. And it pretty much is on some shit where it's like, you know, with the whole rise of, you know, being woke movement and shit, you know what I'm saying, way of life. It kind of derived from that, where it's like, you know, if you refuse to sleep on anything, including yourself, you know, you're choosing to stay up and be awake and being an insomniac. So that could go from, you know, sleeping on your own potential or your own, you know, what you're able to do or accomplish. You don't believe in yourself, you're sleeping on yourself. You need to wake up to that shit and refuse to sleep on yourself. Or if it's like the ways of the government and how they're, you know, throwing this out there, but then putting this big ass flashy thing here so you don't see what this is doing. Don't be sleep to that, because that's just the backdoor shit that's gonna fuck us up in the long run. Or it could be, you know, you fucking with this female and you are infatuated with her, but your boys is like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. And you're like, oh no, don't sleep on her. You know, she's a human being just like you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just in general moving like that, just being not you know, not paranoid, but just being aware of yourself and your surroundings, because you can't grow if something's pulling you back and you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Insomniac is all about and all that shit.
I really appreciate the fact that you took that somewhere else, that it's not just because you be up all night, but to you know, what you just broke down. Like, I dig the creativity that goes into that, to be able to brand yourself like that and say, hey, yeah, insomniacs, but it's not just, you know, the typical meaning though. Don't sleep on yourself. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Choose to be up, and that's you know, your lifestyle, and I dig that. That's dope, man. Good shit. So it's only right that you keep the legacy going. You keep the storyline, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people that have followed you from the beginning will be able to sit and be like, man, I done watched the whole, you know what I'm saying? And it all kind of coincides from the Insomniac to Still Up to Insomnia 2, you know what I'm saying? And wherever you finna go after that, you know what I'm saying? If you decide to keep the thing rolling. So that's it's like a book, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's how I pictured it. I was like, all right, I got this part of the book, this part of the book, this part of the book. But hopefully I end up with this part of the book. And then I close the motherfucker, put it to the side, and open up another book and get to write.
There you go. Okay. So at some point in time, there's a possibility of ending that saga and starting another one.
Yeah, because it'll never end. It'll be, you know, that's like my drought or the Carter or some shit. Like, I might try, you know, other things that might venture into different lanes a little bit or content wise or something. But when it's time to get back on that hype, Insomnia 3. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Because, you know, when you do shit like that as an artist, somebody might fuck with you and everything you do, but they might be a bigger fan of the Chicks tapes or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, I love Lil Wayne, but the Droughts is my shit. Like, Drought 4 is hands down getting that shit. Like,
right. Mixtape Kane.
Exactly.
Yeah. No lie. And even the Carters are on 6, you know what I'm saying? So he kept that thing going for a long time and probably ain't done with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So Insomnia 2, what can we expect when we listen to it? An EP, right?
Yes, the EP. So
5 songs?
Yeah, a little quick 5-hitter. It's perfect length till you throw it on and you finish it and you're like, oh shit, it's over. The way it's sequenced is the first one go into the last one and the last one go right into the first one. So, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to repeat that shit. It's a vibe. It's a certain vibe. You know what I mean? I have a lot of other good songs that I haven't put out yet just because they didn't really fit the vibe that turned into. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was just going to be like, I had these songs, I need to put these out. Then it was like, let me take these out and put these in. Now it's a vibe. All right. Now it's packaged right. Now, like, when you hear it, you'll feel something. And that's what music's all about. So you're going to put it on. It's going to start off and it's going to tell you who I am. That's that big Payback record that we played earlier. That's the intro on the shit. And then it's going to get right to the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything I was talking about earlier, we're going to touch on that. You know what I'm saying? Goes into the record Anxiety. I didn't bring that one in here because that one's been out for a minute. So you can go check that on YouTube. streaming platforms everywhere. Anxiety. Then it goes to the Dear Father record that we'll hear a little bit later. Then it goes into the record I got with my boy Chris Elliott, Slow. That's like the sexy.
Shout out, Chris.
Yes, sir. And then it goes into Summertime, which is like we celebrating that we got through this shit. So it's like the roller coaster of life. Starts off confident, you get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You might meet a queen that help you elevate your shit, and then bam, we celebrating until the sunset, summertime. You know what I mean? So that's the little vibe it goes through.
No doubt. I have to go online and play the thing from beginning to end so I can catch that vibe.
Yeah, man, it's just a trip to the store. That's all it takes to listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And I enjoy listening to whole projects. I'm a fan of being able to put something on and let it play.
That's all I am.
To the end. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
which is why I like long album. You say this is your first EP, you know what I'm saying? This is why I like LPs as opposed to EPs, just because you get more. But I mean, not to say that you can't wrap up everything you want to say in an EP, you know what I'm saying? But I do like to put a project in and be able to just vibe out to it and let it,
Right. If anything, Insomnia 2 was just like the prequel. You have somebody write for you in the beginning of a book, and then the next thing I'm going to put out is going to be the book. So the next thing will be the album, because everything just outside of me making music, environment wise, studio wise, equipment wise, skill wise, everything's elevated a lot. So I want to make sure whatever I'm about to put out next comes strictly from this and not a mix of old shit and shit I've been holding. I want it to be fresh, concise, and done with a purpose. So it comes out and like you could throw it on and you might sit in the car wherever you got to go a couple extra minutes because this shit's jamming right now. You know what I'm saying? That's
the type of shit I like, man. Not being able to get out the car because the shit's that good.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I enjoy that shit.
Yeah, fucking run that one back one more time. They ain't going nowhere.
Right. Or I play it on my way to work so that it could be stuck in my head for the day.
There you go. That's the kind of shit I'm trying to do. Fuck all the other, you know what I'm saying, likes, retweets, streams, nigga. I don't care. If I got people that bang that shit in their car and they hit me up and tell me, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
More important than the likes and the streams and all of that. Because I mean, if you got people that genuinely enjoy your music, you do something right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, first and foremost, it's for you, but to be able to get other people to get into it and hit you and be like, man, I was jamming. Or motherfuckers, I seen motherfuckers on Facebook with my shit playing in the background and they singing and shit. I'm like,
hell yeah.
That's all I need right there.
Hey, but feel free to run up them likes and comments and streams.
Right, do that too. Do that too.
Man, I ain't mad at it. I appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Man,
after you get done banging that thing, go online and put this shit on the different platforms. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's you wanted to do Dear Father or Summertime next?
We can go ahead and get into Dear Father real quick. That way we're on the vibe of me explaining everything, so I could go ahead and tell this story too.
Okay, no doubt.
Up to you, man.
Go ahead and lead us into this. Yeah.
All right, bet. So yeah, this record's called Dear Father. This was the newest record out of the whole project. I did this one like a couple weeks in the quarantine when all that shit started and it was going crazy. My job sent everybody home and we didn't go back to that motherfucker since.
Like laid off?
No, like we're still working, but it was on some like, yo, go home. This shit's getting crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was.
Go home with pay.
Yeah. At the moment, yeah. At the moment.
Okay.
I didn't get laid off. Nah. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Jobs I had.
No, that's blessed. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was just in a place where it was like a lot of anxiety and like not knowing. Like, I got older parents. Like my parents are both older and they got all kinds of shit going on. And, you know, with my jobs, I was outside. You know, I'm out there moving around. So I was really nervous about their health more so than anything. And so it was that. And then there was the uncertainty with work and money and bills and shit. And then just personal shit in general. I was just in a place where I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know I need to be in the studio doing something, but I ain't even really motivated to be in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And music's the shit that usually helps me get through something. So I just found myself, drinking more, smoking more, but the struggle not changing. It's all the same. You know what I'm saying? And I got to a point where I just found this beat, was playing the beat, and it just spoke to me, and I it just came out of me almost like, like fucking tears on the paper or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just banging that shit
that's
out.
that real shit right there.
Yeah, and it was just me and my brother in the studio actually, and then I wrote it, I recorded it as a reference because I didn't have my pop filter or none of my shit on the mic, and it was gonna be all fucked up audio wise. So let me just get it out. So when I get to the studio, I can re-record it. And I didn't get to go back for a couple weeks, and by the time I got back, I was feeling better. And when I tried to re-record it, it was not hitting like it did that in that moment.
No, because that moment you was there mentally.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't re-grasp that if you're not in that same mental space.
And I don't think people understand that shit.
Yeah.
But as an engineer, the quality of it was just like, I'm like, damn, I don't want my name stamped on this kind of quality of shit. But then I just felt like it just gives off more of an emotion because you feel, the crunchiness of it and shit. So, with that said, you know what I'm saying? This is a song, Dear Father by Lusaid. You know what I'm saying? We out here, 360 Radio, Top Shelf Radio.
Oh.
My dog Henny, my dog Eddie Z. I forgot other brother's name he says in the back. I can't see it. So
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
DJ Justin's be back over there, man. You know what it is, man. 360, man. Let's get this record. Y'all keep it locked.
Damn, Tori.
I just been locked in like prison, my mental condition got my spirit dying off. Been like a life sentence, no penance, repentance for my sins, so I'm down to try it all. Big God, but don't let him get too involved. Got paper, but no, that is not enough. Got bitches, but no, that is not enough. I finally made it, but it's not enough. Ain't come from the trenches, but witness the evil of battle scars. Niggas slide through your hood in the still of the night, out of sight on a mission like Santa Claus. Niggas move like they know where the cameras are. My thoughts just been tripping, my nigga. They change on my mood like it's cable, my nigga. Paranoid and unstable, my nigga. Every day's a struggle, I'm weighing on my nigga. So I pray to the Father, Spirit and wallet could both use a calm. I need me a break, need an escape. Ducking my fate as I'm losing my faith. Dang. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Feel like I'm splitting two. Why just following the light? It seems so difficult. It's like a never-ending fight just to shift my view of the adrenaline rush of unpredictable. It's a unanimous front against what's sensible. Borderline reckless, always feeling tempted. Desires of the flesh, press a nigga till he exit. Wake up in the morning, smoke a quarter ounce of breakfast. Push clouds, now I'm floating. Feeling carefree and no longer feeling broken. Optimism side effect, pumping that dopamine. The only dope I need is highly potent. But it ain't too long until I sober. I feel anxiety start taking over. And then I put the ice into my favorite cup until my drink begins to spill it over. Yeah, I'm crossfaded, feeling good, but really hate it. Running from my demons like I owe a couple payments. Overwhelmed is honestly the biggest understatement. Now I'm talking to the sky, Lord, can you hear my prayer? Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you're the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry. Dear Father, I need help, man, I think I got a problem. Damn bad, you the only one I'm calling. If it's bad, I can't even be mad, I'm sorry.
Yo, Top Shelf Radio. Lucid, Dear Father. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I forgot to add too. The original beat that I wrote it to, I had issues with certain parts of it, and I had connected with the dude off of YouTube or whatever. So I just said, "Fuck it," scratch the beat, sent the shit over to Tory T. Tory T made that whole beat around that song for me.
Ain't that some shit?
Let y'all know, Tory T out here producing. Hit them up for beats. They're fire.
Wow.
Ask your favorite producer about Tory's beats because they know what's up.
That was fire. That was a dope ass production for that record. I don't know what the one before it sounded like, but
Yeah, not that.
nah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
he also did
Yeah,
Summertime that we're gonna play later at the end or whatever.
Okay, no doubt. Shout out Tory T on the producing, man. That's what's up. Yeah, nah, that shit was jamming, and you know, I definitely been going through some things. So the deeper records really hit me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I just really get into them a little bit more than some of the turn up shit because I'm just not in a turn up type of mind state right now. I'm on.
Right, I had some records I was working on that were like some party, at the club type of records, and I couldn't even get into them. I'm not even. I'm forcing these bars right now.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Let me write some other shit.
Yeah, and it also might be because ain't none of us at the club doing none of that shit right now. You can't catch that club vibe if the clubs is closed. We can't get into the club. We got to talk about being at the house.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where we at.
$10 to get in, and I don't even know how I'm really feeling right now.
Yeah.
At the house.
Right. I feel it. No doubt. No, that's dope, man. And like I said, I look forward to hearing the project together, you know what I'm saying, and the list in the order that you had it, so I can catch the whole vibe as opposed to different pieces of it, just so I can,
right. I appreciate when people do that. So.
No doubt. Okay, what's next? What we got the project afterwards, right?
Yeah. So right now, we're working on Pyramid Schemes 2, actually.
Okay.
So that's in the works. We're pretty heavy into that. We had a producer meetup type of thing recently. Had a bunch of dope motherfuckers come through and play a whole bunch of dope shit. Like it was like a taco truck meetup of slaps.
Right.
Excuse my Mexican side for getting off the taco jokes, but it ain't even Tuesday, but whatever.
Right.
All I'm saying is it was a bunch of fire being played to the point where you couldn't even really make music because it was like, bro, I want to do this, but this one, and then you ain't even gone yet. Like it was intense, man. I'll shout out Teo, shout out Jabari, shout out Jax, shout out Rossimo, shout out who else is in that bitch? Tory, Christopher Elliott is in there producing. Man, it was a vibe, bro. So the shit that's gonna come out with that is already gonna be next level, and then from there, we gonna keep hitting them over the head with projects, man.
What's the name of that project again?
Pyramid Schemes 2.
Yeah, Pyramid Schemes 2. So might I just add that Pyramid Scheme is what really pulled me into full effect as a whole, and I feel like it's because of y'all did a release party for that, right? At the little spot on J Street. Yeah, and so in addition to the music being good already, to be able to be there for that experience and the way y'all did that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That really made me see how y'all rock as a unit. I forget your brother's that's from out of town. What's brother's name that was in there rocking with y'all? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just the whole squad and everybody was in unison, and it was an event, you know what I'm saying? And I was glad to be a part of that. So knowing that that's what was Pyramid Scheme Part 1, I look forward to hearing what Part 2 is going to be like, especially with everybody who leveling up over the years. So I just imagine that.
Yeah, there's new faces in the mix now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more there's youthful energy around. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more story to be told now. You know what I'm saying? On all parts from everybody, and a lot more talent, like crazy talent, and people anticipating the shit. So when there's good energy behind something, you already know, and there's talent there, you already know some shit's about to come. So
Right.
yeah, I'm excited about that shit for real.
Okay. So that's next. That's the next one we can
That's
expect from the team.
I mean, probably. You know, I'm not gonna come out until probably like a couple more things is gonna come out before me. I'm still in the beginning process of getting my shit together for the next thing. But we got, some of the newer artists we got are gonna come out. We're gonna have Primus King 2 coming out. Tori's gonna come out. Tori's putting out a project. His shit's going crazy too. I'm like, oof. Man, we just got a lot of shit going on, bro. It's kind of hard to, be humble right now. Trying to keep my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, nah, brag and boast, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to every now and then let them know that you're working.
It's about time people get their insomniacs on and stop sleeping. You know what I mean? If not, you're going to have to go ahead and hit that alarm buzzer. You know what I'm saying? Wake some motherfuckers.
Right.
That's all I got to say.
Hopefully this right here will bring at least a couple more people to, to be a part of that and be hip to the movement. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get some new listeners, new ears, you know what I'm saying? And they can believe it. And hopefully once they tap into you, they tap into the whole squad and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
When you find me, you find Full Effect, man. So
right. Say that.
You know what I'm saying? At Lusaid, Lusaid. You can Google me. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Got my pretty mug on the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Go ahead and get into the music, get into the videos. Full Effect Films. Shout out Full Effect Films. Going crazy. We shooting
y'all got all kind of, y'all got the films. These y'all putting up discs. Man, what don't y'all do?
Film, photography, studios is open now.
Mixing and mastering, all of that.
That's me, by the way, engineer. Avant. I mix or master all our shit. Anybody who needs services, let me know. I'm affordable. We got the studios. You can see I'm in this motherfucker right now. So, tap in. I'm competitive, so I'm out here trying to get everybody's shit right because there's too many talented niggas out here, that just need some resources. So, beyond everything else, they just need some resources. So tap in, man. We're pro Sacramento over here. No politics involved.
Say that. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. I'm glad that y'all got all that going on. You know what I'm saying? Because some gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? If one thing don't hit, it's another one, and you just keep chipping away at it until something work, and then everything come together. You know what I'm saying?
We got a few things hitting right now. We just trying to catch up.
Right.
That's how you get that whole way. So.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
If you could collab with anybody alive, who would it be?
Anybody alive?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Man, I need me an intro from Samuel L. Jackson, bro. I didn't even hear shit.
You don't want no rappers, no musicians, period. You just want that nigga to come
72 seconds with some heat. 72 seconds with some heat. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be straight and I'll go right to the bars. I'll get to work after that.
That's awesome. That is the first. I love that answer.
If we gonna go artists, you know what I'm saying? Shit, bruh. I ain't really worked with nobody crazy yet, so I'm open to all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's down to build, and I mean that in a sense of like, make it more than just a transaction, share some game, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, connect in a way where we can utilize each other's platform because I got a lot more going on than just being a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a whole thing going on. So, aside from just doing the music and putting out some dope shit, if you got something rocking, we got something rocking, let's, rock together, get this paper together type of shit. So,
right.
It is what it is. Give me Samuel L. Jackson and on a collab EP, collab album, Me and Burner or some shit like that.
Okay.
Produced by Scott Storch. Executive
Okay.
produced by motherfucking Young Thug or some shit. Oh man, I'm just out here talking shit.
Hey, we throwing it out there into the universe. I believe once you put something out there into the universe, you know, I
already know what it is. It's gonna be all right. The opening intro is finna be Samuel L. Jackson and George Lopez waiting in line at the DMV, talking mad shit. It's about everybody walking around, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, that nigga Lusaid just walked in here." I don't know, some fly shit gonna happen, and then the song gonna drop, and it's gonna be fire. Yeah, we see.
I hope that happens for you, brother.
Dude, knock this shit down. Damn. What the fuck?
What happened? Y'all good over there? Anyway. Well, I salute you, brother, on the growth. You know what I'm saying? I've heard progression. I know, man, I banged underlay quite a few times. You know what I'm saying? That was a record that I
That's about to come out officially. I should have said that. That record's coming out, Lusaid featuring Marty Bay. I just got the artwork back. We're gonna plan it out, put that out just as a little. My plan was to put it on as a deluxe version, add that song and maybe another song to Insomnia 2. But I guess you only get them privileges if you tapped in with like Empire or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They didn't really have that option. So I'm just gonna put it out as just a Lucy single because that's just don't need to go out.
Yeah, no, I was jamming the fuck out of that. That's the dope ass record right there. But to hear that from what I heard in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, and then listening to you now, I've watched you grow, and it's dope to see. You know what I'm saying, and I can only imagine, you know, what the future has in store for you, because that's where your mind state is at on elevation. So once you put your mind there, then that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm praying for.
Yeah. I see it happening, brother. I wish you nothing but success, and the whole squad, man. You know, I salute y'all. I rock with each and every one of y'all, man. So y'all keep y'all foot on these people's necks out here and keep, you know, making things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate that.
No doubt. Let's hit him with the summertime record.
Yes, sir. Man, this is I got stories all day, bro. This shit's been crazy. I got scammed out of $500 doing this song.
Ooh.
Me.
I said, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say there was supposed to be a big feature on it that ended up being some other shit.
You got the wild, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's too much. I hate how much time people got on their hands that they can sit and act like they completely somebody else just to try to get over on somebody. Like that shit is some whole shit right there. I'm not a fan. And I know people that have been involved in situations like that, and I've almost been involved in some situations like that, but definitely have had an interaction with somebody who I thought was somebody and ended up being somebody else.
Yeah, that shit was wild. But yeah, this is Summertime, produced by Tory T, featuring my boy Dino. Dino go crazy. As always.
There it is. DJ Eddie Z. Let's get into that thing. Y'all get the lock, man.
Hey, let me get a. Just go ahead and put some Casadores in my cup. Put a couple ice cubes with it.
I got some drink in my cup.
I already got one rolled up, man.
A red cup, just Patron and lungs. Smoke trees just to ease your mind. Wild out, let yourself on. There ain't nothing like the summertime. A red cup, just Patron and lungs. Smoke trees just to ease your mind. Wild out, let yourself on. There ain't nothing like the summertime.
My paper, the nettle, my fatty. Let me smoke my motor, I'll be ready. Cup with the ice, white tequila and the Henny. The top shelf shit, no me gusta, no Reggie. Days over Giuseppe's, Maria over Becky. Pussy over Necky, I ain't hating, I'll take todo if you let me. Ella está loca con su boca, keep it steady. All this liquor in my system system got me ready to get married. Cut the bag, cut the check, cut the bullshit. Useless, don't be looking stupid. Money making moves like she popping it for lucid. Throw it in the back, watch that interest accrue. Dame tu amor y dame mi dolores. Ass sitting right, but I want that money more. Corona on Modelo and I'm trying to take it slow. But fuck it, Theo, pass me some Hennessy and Coke, I'm finna smoke.
Red cup, just Patron and us. Smoke trees just to ease your mind. Why not let yourself unwind? There ain't nothing like the summertime. Red cup, just Patron and us. Smoke trees just to ease your mind. Why not let yourself unwind? There ain't nothing like the summertime.
9 shots, feeling like 50 tips. Give me some Lewinsky. Tequila with the line, got thought it's a tradition. 1 shot, 2 shot, roll up subscription. Lay back, lay out, bro, we chillin'. Celebrating life like civilians. Sip a little, smoke a little something for the feeling. Grind a little, poke a little something. Mama Sita, know you feel it. No ceiling, no cap, no opposition. Working, trying to catch a nigga slipping. I be living for a living. I'm trying to raise the status on my mentions. Name ringing bells like Wall Street. I got industry attention. Hey, hell yeah, you could bring another round. Dumb lit, we ain't never coming down. Feel the cone, fucking roll the whole pound. The real fun don't start till the sun go down.
Red cup, just Patron and us. Smoke trees just to ease your mind. Why not let yourself unwind? There ain't nothing like the summertime. Red cup, just Patron and us. Smoke trees just to ease your mind. Why not let yourself unwind? There ain't nothing like the summertime.
I'm tryna see what you about. Usually don't drink, I'm a smoker. But fuck it, the party ain't over. Yeah. Fuck it, it ain't over. So pass me a bottle, pass me a blunt, and we gon' get turned up.
Top Shelf Radio. Lucid said Tori was on there too, and Dino.
Tori produced it. Dino's
Okay.
on the team.
No doubt, no doubt. Summertime, dope ass record already. Melody already stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you're doing something. If a nigga is singing your shit at the end of by the song is over, you did your part to make it memorable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, that's your channel. No doubt. Well, each and every one of y'all tuned in, man. I need y'all to go and get that record ASAP. Insomnia 2 available everywhere music is sold. Any visuals?
Yeah, so we got them lined up. We're gonna have a Dear Father video lined up. We got the Slow record with Chris lined up. We coming with those, and we're just coming with a whole bunch of different content, interviews, more interviews coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's all rolling out. Just kind of, having to maneuver with the times, getting around and shit. So, but they're gonna come in a timely manner.
Yeah. We looking forward to them. Make sure you hit me to them once they drop, so I could go and check them out, man, and share them around a little bit for you.
You already know. I appreciate that.
All love, man. Any shout outs you want to give before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. I want to shout out my whole crew. You know what I'm saying? Full Effect Entertainment. We've been doing this shit for a long ass time, man. Shout out Tori T. We're growing, we're expanding. I want to shout out Full Effect Films. Need your video shot, wedding shot, baby shower shot, tactical video shot, whatever the hell you need, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Full Effect Photography. We got the studio to my left. We got the whole backdrops. We do birthdays, pregnancy, shit. We go shoot your wedding, whatever you got. We take them photos for you. We got Full Effect Studios at Full Effect Studios. We in here, I'll mix your shit, make it sound as good as mine. Maybe better if you pay it right. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We out here. We got a lot of shit going on. Shout out all my friends, all my family. Shout out all the Insomniacs on Instagram. I got a private community group chat with people who really fuck with me and support me and go and tag me and shit they see when it's like, oh, tag your favorite rapper. Da, 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 da. I got a little
hey.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. I know y'all in here watching. Too many of y'all to name individually, but you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out my family. Shout out my girl. Always supporting me with all this music shit, man. Yeah, man. Shout out God for blessing me and keeping my head alive Head above water for another day, man.
Right,
Shout out
right.
you, man, for giving me this platform. I appreciate it.
You already know, brother. It's been love from the jump, and it's gonna continue to be that way, man. You know.
Definitely, bro. Shout out Eddie Z too, man. You holding it down. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Boss Man. Well, yeah, man. Keep pushing. I'm gonna go listen to that project and let you know how I feel about it. Looking forward to the visuals. Looking forward to the pyramid scheme too, and what comes after the prequel of you know this Insomnia 2. You know what I'm saying? And everything else y'all got going on, man. Salute you.
Love, bro.
Try to keep your head above water, man. Stay focused, keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? Continue to grow. And you know, I'm sure we'll talk again real soon.
Likewise, brother. Be easy.